At Rodriguez High in Fairfield, Ali Hussain is all smiles, which is all the more incredible when you consider how he got here.
I had such low self-esteem, but I feel like I've done a complete 180.
By now you can tell Ali is deaf, but he won't let that slow him down. He just won't allow it.
Oftentimes, people who can hear will look at people who are deaf, someone like me. Well, you're not as good as me, or you're lower than me. You can't do such and such. I'm like, no, I can do just as much as you can. It doesn't matter if you're hearing or deaf, we are equal.
Ali's journey to Rodriguez High began in Pakistan.
I was able to go to school when I was 6 years old, but it was just a different experience. I was a deaf student with a teacher that didn't necessarily have the ability to meet my needs because of the language.
With no access to education, Ali moved to the States as a teenager in 2014, though the learning curve would prove steep.
When he came here in the 9th grade, he had no language whatsoever. The limit of his language was pointing, utterances, grunts, and that was how he communicated. He didn't understand what people were talking about, but he wanted to understand. He wanted to learn.
It can't be explained how isolating language is if you don't have it and you can't access your education.
Learning a new language is a challenge in and of itself, but Ali needed to learn 2 languages, English and American Sign Language.
Once I was able to get the language and start to learn things, then the whole world opened up to me. I was able to communicate and socialize with other people, and I became happier.
It would be tough to find the words in any language to describe Ali's rapid transformation. But then again, this is just a sign of things to come.
It all worked because he knew every step was important to what his long-term goals were. And that's why his story continues to inspire me. The more he learns about what's possible, the more he wants to do.
He's very inspiring. He's inspiring to the other students here. He shows that it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you didn't have language exposure at a young age. You can start. That is what Ali is embodying. That's what he's showing.